Right. All right. Okay. Get started. Oops, sorry about that. Let's turn this on. I picked the right one. I think I picked the wrong one by mistake.
So
Yep.
two down.
It's just exit it. Fuck it. Even if we lose.
Jorge Soler
Oh,
up at the plate.
I picked the wrong one by mistake. Man. When we had the suits out like every
14-2
last
at
one.
the end of this one.
It's all right.
Chris Singleton.
When we had the suits out like the what like the uniform. Oh. I don't like those jerseys too much. The ones they're about to wear now, I don't like those too much.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, William De Jesus.
I like the way the cleats look though. Those colors like that.
And the slider just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Stats.
2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Base knock, center field. Around first and hustling for second.
Oh, got me by a mile. I was about to go.
Man at first. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw there. Safe.
Ooh, just made it.
Chris says Wheels were the difference maker on that play.
He's talking all that shit. Like, you don't try to steal him. I got the steal.
We see his top speed.
He almost got me.
Base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Got it. And it's
Hold on, guys.
Three up, 3 down inning. End of one.
Oh, man.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Out to short.
Ooh, excuse me.
Wow, nice play. From his backside, nicely done for the out.
Like, that's the wrong number. I still got him. I thought he was going to go to first there.
First and second, one out. William DeJesus, the next up for the Marlins. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch, not close.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The pitch. Flips the corner. That is strike two. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Everything low in the corners, man.
Two on, one out. That one is absolutely belted. And that is gone. So he goes yard to left. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ball.
They should say Miami. They are the Miami Marlins. They used to be the Florida Marlins like 13 years ago, but 2012 was when they became the Miami Marlins.
0-2 now. On the ground, DeJesus. Fires across the diamond. One away here in the 5th.
Good slider inside right there.
Bases loaded with one away. Here's Sean Murphy. The 1-2. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. DeJesus. One second. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. So 2 down. Stepping in the long ball threat, William DeJesus. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there, and it's all.
Hold on, y'all. Stop throwing everything low, man. He's been pitching. He's been throwing everything low in the corners. Like,
2 down.
I think it's corny after a while. See what I mean? Like, he's throwing everything low. I'm throwing everything low. That gets whack after a while.
And the righty deals. The shortstop
He's
takes
just throwing every single pitch. Look, everything's low except that the one they just threw out. Everything else was low.
That one way outside, and it's 2-2.
It's corny after a while. They keep doing the same shit.
Wouldn't chase that
Everything low.
time.
Everything low or out.
Down around the knees there.
Was he just complaining? That shit was mad low. He was complaining.
It appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Ow! Everything low in the fucking corners. Shit gets whacked, man.
And that is the 3rd out of the. Man at first, and the batter now, William DeJesus. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Late in the game,
Still throwing everything in the all of them. I'm throwing in the corners or low or. Wow,
And
hurry
here it
up.
comes. And there's a foul
That
ball.
was right there. It swung too damn early.
Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground, out to short. Arcia goes to second. Safe there.
I was about to say, like, damn, bro, you that damn slow? Because that ball was slow as hell, and you stood there and made it.
I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Come on, Vladdy.
There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Fucking hit him to the double play. We won. They took the lead, but we scored 3 in the 10th. Somebody must have hit a home run. It probably was Cartel hit the home run. Yeah, it was Cartel.
Man at first, William DeJesus. The next
Marte,
up
I
for the
mean, that's like
Marlins.
Cartel. I think that's his first name, Cartel Marte. I think
Shortstop takes the ball. Singing maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves.
What is it with these? They got pitches that pitch so slow, bro. Like,
and a foul ball.
it's really a foul, but
1-2 now. Sail back to work.
like,
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I don't know how that was. That was not an early swing. It says it was. I was right on that.
Sail ready. Stays alive.
Oh, I slided.
1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. And he can't come up with it.
It's not a hit.
Shot to get him
On
at
base.
first. There's 2 aboard.
It's Purcell pitching, by the way. I didn't even
Vladimir
find
Guerrero
Purcell.
Jr. now.
It's great to get on the board in the
That's
first
slow-ass slider.
game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Dives and he can't hang on. Flip to
Should
the
be on some
pitcher.
bullshit
He's
or
in
something. That should have
time,
got by.
and they do get the out. Jake Berger getting ready to hit.
This dude's hitting 200.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball, Olsen. Throws to first in 2.
Why nobody ran? Were they in? Like that early? No, why did nobody go? Nobody ran.
And now Kyle Stowers. Swing and a chopper. He beats it
Beat it
out.
out.
Chopper turns into
Okay.
an infield single.
Not every base hit is a liner.
He's not even that
Just like
fast.
not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
He's better off going home there.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Next to hit, Derek Hill. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground, right side. They get the force. That ends the inning. And they set for the bottom of the third. Here's some real power at the plate. William DeJesus. Sale back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he.
Let's go. Off that shit inside. That was an inside fastball.
He sends it out of here. His second homer this series, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Runner on at first with one gone. William DeJesus
still pitching.
The next up for the Marlins. He's already homered here in this one. And that's ripped to the left. Base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground, right side, and that's
go.
Here comes Marte around third. Safe.
Well done. He's in the run. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
One away, runners at first and third. Jake Berger, the next up for the hit on the ground, might be two. Off balance feet, there's one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter. William DeJesus, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered in this game. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing.
Oh, your mother.
They've got some.
I'm back.
Tries to get back.
They when they do that shit, man, that shit is corny. Hey, they do that quick fucking step, like to throw. I hate when they do that. It's just corny.
Runner on the go again. Up the middle. Sends it to first. And Guerrero is set down. And now for the Marlins.
That shit is corny as hell.
And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses. They're now 3-1.
First pitch straight from the pitcher.
Not even over 100. We're running this scoring position.
Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him. So.
Hey. Come in, papi. Come in. Hey, good morning, papi. What's up, buddy? Good, come on. That's it. Say good morning, Milo.
Good morning, Milo. You said, eat.
you eat your breakfast?
I do it.
You threw it? Okay, come on.
What? Take it.
No, he's not gonna take your tablet. He won't take the tablet. He'll take your toys if you let him. Let me leave it there for now, okay? Okay. Hold on, yeah. My nephew just woke up. Hold on, give me a sec.
Away with nobody on. And now
I'm gonna be muted mostly because my nephew's up his tablets on, but
this could
all
end
right.
it. Ground ball to short, this ought to do it. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins with the rubber match of this 3-game series.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory.
First and second, 2 down. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Up the middle, DeJesus. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Giants leave a couple. And at the plate for Miami, William DeJesus, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Not in time. He's safe.
All over that one right there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and that one handled out with room to spare, and that's the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tyler Fitzgerald. Kicks and fires. Bounce to the left side. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Giants leave as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the power speed combo. William DeJesus. That one found hard the other way. In the air, left field. Conforto puts it away, and there's one down. Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, William DeJesus. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for him on the first pitch.
Oh, and a great stop. Estrada over to second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he...
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Man at second here with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Jake Berger. And that's a base hit. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it. And up next, for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Into center. Ramos moving under this one. And makes the grab. And that is that. Marlins. And now for the Marlins, William DeJesus. 1 for 3. And fouled off.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Wouldn't chase that time. Stowers at third. Hill on at first with 2 down. Down the left field line. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 5-0. In safely with a double. His second of the day.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So 2 runs. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next to hit. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping.
So here's Wade now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
And a pitch. On the ground to the left, DeJesus. Throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. 1 out, runner at second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, William DeJesus. Ripped to short. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. 2 on, 1 out. Gets under it and pops it up. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in, and that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
The Belfour's first career save deserves to be on display.
Give me a sec, yeah. Give me a sec.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for Miami, William DeJesus. There's a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the... Here's a big power threat. William DeJesus. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. William DeJesus now at the plate. 1 for 2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Yastrzemski makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're down. Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Tyler Fitzgerald. Ground ball up the middle, DeJesus. Here's one.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there, and your teammates are loving it.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And up next for Miami, William DeJesus. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That's out to center field. Ramos settles under this one. Brings it in. That's out number 2. 4-1 the final. Man at first with one gone. And now the shortstop, William DeJesus. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. William DeJesus. That one ripped left field. Back, gone. He'll circle the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add a run. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition.
So first and second with 2 outs. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, William DeJesus. In the air out to center. Moving under it. And the inning is over. Marlins strand. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Out to short. To first. That's it out. William DeJesus, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Fought off foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And another ball. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here comes a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch misses way outside. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next to him for the Marlins. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there.
One down. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Bounced out to short. DeJesus whips it to first. And Estrada is out.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes.
Here's Mark Canha. One down, base is empty. Out to short. Throws to first in time. And now for the Marlins, William DeJesus. That one's upstairs, ball one. 1-0.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
So the tying run at second. That one hooked foul. Righty delivers. Sliced hard but foul. Man at second. Hard hit to third. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right